So in today's tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to design a prayer retreat flyer. Yes, a prayer retreat flyer. And then as usual, you can check into the description. The link is there for you to download these resources that I'll be using. Now, this particular one is for the gradients. So you just have to open it and then it will just apply it for you. So let's start something here. So the very first thing I would like to do here is to create a gradient overlay on this particular canvas here. Yeah, so I'm using a 1080 by 1080 pixels canvas. Yeah, it's actually a social media flyer that I'm doing for yeah, it's a social media flyer that I'm doing. So you can just key in 1080 by 1080 pixels and then you can follow. So I'm going to create a gradient on this particular canvas here. So I'll select gradient and then let's see, I'm going to choose yeah, I think just this will do. Just this particular one will do. Okay, so we change um the style from linear to radial and then we hit enter or okay, yeah. And then what we want to do next is to key in our the name of the church. So I'm just going to put in the Methodist Church Ghana, Usu Circuit, and then the rest. So let's just go. So with the fonts for that one, I'm going to use Nexa. I'm going to use Nexa for that. So let me pick an Nexa board. Okay. So pick an Nexa board, and then for the size, I'm going to pick 4.3. Going to pick 4.3. Yeah. Okay, so I think this should do. So let me just zoom in and then key in whatever that I will do. So if you have a church in mind you want to use, fine, you can key in. If not that, you can just stick to mine. So okay, so Reverend Peter Kwedagadu Memorial, and then let me break it down. Okay, so let's change the color from blue to let's pick a black. Yeah, perfect. Let's pick a black. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and then drop this one somewhere here, and then let's pick our rectangle tool and then just put this here. Sometimes people do ask why do I like creating this particular line there anytime I write the name of the churches. I don't it has really not come to mind, but I think I like it that way. Okay. So let's pick the church's logo. So okay. I think I should have it somewhere here. Okay. So we just drag and then we drop it here. Oops. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I just have this one here this way. Okay. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to put in, I think I left presents, yeah. So I'm just going to copy the same thing here and then just type in presents. Okay. But with the presents, what I'm going to do is to increase the font size a little bit. So I'm going to do it 4.48. So 4.48. Okay. I think that should do. Okay. But I don't want everything to be in caps for this particular one. I don't want everything to be in caps. So I'm just going to leave it this way. Okay. So I have the Methodist Church Ghana also circuit. Okay. So the prayer retreat is actually Atwer. Yes, so we are going to Atwer. So I'm just going to put in Atwer. Okay, and now with the font for Atwer, I'm going to use is it, what's the name? Is it Delirium? Yeah, that is what I'm going to use. Is it Delirium? Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to use. Okay, so I think like this should be better, but if I'm using this side to scale it, I'm just going to make a mistake. So what I'm going to do is to put in 84.73. So 84.73. Yeah, 84.73. I think that should do. And then with the word spacing, I'm going to use -20. Yes, -20. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So we have -20 for this. So it is so it's actually a prayer retreat, actual prayer retreat. So what I'm going to do is to add the prayer retreat. Yeah, so I'm going to add prayer and then retreat. Okay, so I think let me bring it here so you see very well. Yeah, prayer retreat, but it looks like everything has joined. So what I'm going to do is change the fonts here. I'm going to use a Montserrat. Okay, and then let me put this on normal first, and then with the font size, let me use 22.48. 22.48. Yeah. Okay, so let me make everything caps, and then let's close the line spacing. Let's close the line spacing. Okay, so I think this is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and then drop it somewhere here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now the next thing I would like to do is to draw another rectangle that will harbor the date and then the venue. Yeah. Since we are going to Atwer, the venue will automatically be Atwer, but I just want to put it there. Okay. So let me just pick a random color, and then we'll just end up changing it anyway. So let's see. Okay, so now with the date, I'm still going to use an Nexa bold, and then this time I'm going to use 7.39. so I'm still going to go with the Nexa. Okay, so 7.39. Okay, I think this is better here. And then with the line spacing, I'm going to use 7.26. 7.26. And then when it comes to the word spacing, the letter spacing, sorry, I'm going to use -40. I'm going to use -40 for this. So it is actually supposed to be okay. Let me pick a white for this. Yeah, let me just pick a white for this. So it's going to be 24th to 28th July 2023. Yeah, and then let me just put in Atwer. Yeah, at Atwer Mountains. Atwer Mountains. Yeah. Okay. So before we move on, let's do a little bit of grouping here. Yeah, let's just group. I just want to add some gradients to some of the things that I did, but I just want to group them so that I don't repeat the whole process again. So I'm going to lock the background here, and then I'm going to select the prayer retreat with this particular rectangle here. So I'm going to select this two things here, and then I'm going to press Control or Command G, and then I'm going to double click on the group, go to gradients, and then I'm just going to pick this particular blue. It has already selected a blue for me, but I just want you to know the kind of blue that I picked. Yeah, so I'm going to select this particular blue here. Yeah, but now I don't want it to be on radial, I want it to be on linear. Okay, so I'm just going to do it this way, and then I'm going to flip it. Let's just try and then flip it this way. Yeah, so I think this looks perfect. This looks perfect. Sorry for the sounds at the background. We're having some fouls. Yeah, they're actually making noise here. So sorry. Okay, so I think we are halfway to. Yeah, one more thing. Yeah, let's add ingredients to this. So we double click, and then we are going to add ingredients to this particular one. So we select ingredients, but now we are not going to use blue. We are going to use a red for this. Let's see. No, not this. Not this. Do I have this particular red here? No, I think I have to create it then. Okay, so it's similar to this. It's similar to this. So what I'm going to do is to I'm just going to darken this side a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to darken this side a little bit, and then I'm going to brighten this side a little bit. Okay. So basically you'll be having something like this. I think this looks smooth. Yeah, I think the blending looks smooth. So I'm just going to keep it here this way. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to open let's go back to the folder. Let's go back to the folder we are supposed to download here, this particular one here. And then that is the social media handles for the church. So I'm just going to drop it here. Yeah, I'm just going to drop this here this way. Okay, so I think this should do. Let me increase it a little bit. Okay, so I think this should do here. Yeah. But you realize we worked on just one particular side of the canvas, so let's work on this side. So now we'll come back to the folder. We'll drag and drop our picture here. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need the whole how do you call it? I don't need all the people in the picture actually, so I'm just going to stick to the guy. I'm just going to focus much more on the guy. Yeah, so let me increase him a little bit. So we change the blending mode from normal to soft light. Yeah, we change it from soft light, and then we just make sure it's on 100%. Okay, so okay, let's come back here and then do something very quick. So let's pick our eraser tool, and then should we, okay, let's just max it. Okay, so let's max it. Maybe we'll come back and do some corrections. So make sure we have a soft brush, and then let's brush over it this way. Yeah, so I really don't want all these people, they should just go off. Yeah, I think they should be here. Okay, so I think this should do. Okay, so let's go back and then change it to soft light, and then when you put it on soft light, the next thing we are going to do is to duplicate it. So Control J to duplicate, and then we put it on hard light. Okay, so the first one is soft, the second one is hard, and then we change the opacity to 15%. Okay, so 15%, you get something like this. The next step we are going to do is to Control J to duplicate it again, then you have something like this. So when you actually do it, you get the image coming out like this. Now one thing I don't want to do is to make the image I don't want to keep it at 100%, because the image itself, if you look at the actual image, you see it kind of looks, the image looks very bad. Yeah, it's kind of pixelating. So I'm just going to keep it at the hard light, and then let's put it on 15. Yeah, so I think this one hides it a little bit for us. Yeah, what again haven't I added? Yeah, this particular one here, It's a very nice texture. Yeah, it's a very nice texture. So it looks like it's actually giving it as a splash or something. Yeah. So I'm just going to add that one there and then keep it at a 27. I'm just going to keep the opacity at 27. Yeah, 27. Okay, but you are not seeing the effect because it's behind all these things. So I want it to actually show here so that it looks like it is pouring or it has taken effect on all of whatever that I've typed. So I'm just going to go ahead, shift everything here, and then yeah. So if I should zoom in, you would see um, that texture effect there. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to leave it that way. I just want to leave it that way. So I think one more thing for me to do is to add something here. This downside looks a little bit plain. So what I'm going to do is to just type a key. I'm going to type a key, and now I'm going to pick a stylish font that will give me a form of effect. So I'm going to choose Patricia Patricia signature. Yeah, Patricia signature, and then let's pick a 49.64. So a 49.64. Okay, so Patricia signature. Yeah, so that is Patricia's signature, and then we're just going to make it bold. Yeah, let's make it bold. And then what we're going to do is let's pick a blue. I want to pick a blue from this one. I think this is too okay. Okay, so I think this should do. Yeah, but I'm having a problem with this particular gradient here. Let me touch it a little bit. I'm done. I'm just doing some few let's do some few changes and then we are good to go. Okay, so yeah, I wanted something like this. So it comes from the light and then it enters into the dark. Yeah. Have I exhausted everything? So let's do a review here and then let's see. The Methodist Church Ghana also circuit Reverend Peter Kweda Gadu Memorial Methodist Church also presents Atwer prayer retreat, and then it's on the 24th to 28th July 2023 at Atwer Mount. Yes. So thank you for clicking on this video. This particular flyer that we did, it is something that is about to happen. Yes, so if you come across the posts on YouTube and then the time hasn't passed, you can just join us for us to go. So it's actually free. It's actually free, and then you can join the registration, and you can do the registration by visiting the church's office. Yeah, the church office, to just write down your name so that we know the number of people who are actually going with us. Yeah, so thank you for clicking on this video once again. Make sure you share the video to friends and family. Make sure you like, make sure you give or you leave a comment in the comment section below. Please remember to download the files from the description, and then if you're having any challenges, you let me know. The name is Chum Animedu. You can call me Kwame Photoshop, and I'm out. Peace.